Good morning and welcome to a beautiful Sunday morning here in Portugal, the final day of this year's event. You were looking at Adrian Fomo and Alex Correa, the first crew into today's 6 stages, over 70 kilometers of action today. So actually, for a Sunday, we've got plenty of stuff to come. Of course, 10 extra championship points are available today, which will be a big focus for these guys who haven't had the best of events after their retirement on Friday. Adrian, a very, very quick word, mate. I'm going to rank 3 things in order. The sunrise, second. The car, third. You are the most beautiful thing this morning.
Thank you.
Do you agree? Am I the most beautiful thing to you?
Probably.
Oh, that's nice. What is the plan today? 10 points? How achievable is that target?
But the target would be 10 points, but if the sweeping is like yesterday, it can be difficult. And I think it's going to be difficult. But you know me, I never give up, so we try. We'll try, and we'll see.
Okay, man, we expect nothing less. Good luck out there, Adrian. Thank you very much. They don't have a lot of time this morning, actually. A slightly shorter road section than perhaps other mornings today. We're going to have a very quick word with Martins Cesc as well. Martins, this is the job of the co-driver to do tyre pressures, is it not?
Sorry, what?
This is the job the co-driver normally does.
I don't think so, no.
You do it?
I'm always doing them. Because then you know what you do.
It's a knowledge thing. If you do it yourself, you know it's done correctly.
Yeah. Easy and fast.
How much are you looking forward to today's stages? The FAF jump will be quite fun in this car.
Let's see. Let's see of that. But our approach hasn't changed. Like, we will do first passes, get sure everything's working, and then maybe do the second pass a little bit faster. But we have nowhere to rush.
Yeah. Well, you said at the very start, today is about experience. You've learned plenty of things. You don't get a chance to look around, but being places like this, the sunrise in the morning, it is beautiful, isn't it?
No, it's. I think the rally is one thing that it brings you to the places where you wouldn't go normally, and that's another really nice part about rallying.
Colin, we're just discussing things that are beautiful in the morning. I said Adrian was first. I might put you first for myself now. I think you are the most beautiful thing to me this morning.
You're not threatening the timesheets, are you, Luke, really, this morning? You're not threatening the timesheets. Good morning, Fish friends. It is a beautiful morning, and it is one of those aspects of rallying that you never get complacent about. We come up to some beautiful places, we get to see some amazing sights, and we get to talk to these incredible drivers. I mean, what could be better on a Sunday morning other than half a pint of coffee, which we're without this morning, but hey-ho. Other than that, yeah, it doesn't get much better, does it?
It doesn't. I still find myself quite slightly sort of awestruck almost by it's the randomness of where you end up. Because why else would we be standing here on a Sunday?
And this is an industrial estate, but it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. The sun coming up in the east, as it does every morning, strangely.
We're not geography teachers, are we?
No. Well, we've not done geography degrees, not some of us anyway.
No.
But no, you're right. It is the randomness of it. You come across some amazing things. And yesterday morning, a beautiful little spot, just around a couple of corners, and you're in almost a kind of medieval little village. Beautiful. We are very fortunate, and that is the great thing about rallying. It takes the spectators out to these places with the drivers, with the teams, and with the action. And
we've walked further up the road and found ourselves a pair of Ford Puma Rally 1s. Josh McElwain, they're just cleaning his glasses ahead of what's going to be a very, very intense day out there today. Josh, everything good? We saw you onto the car there just before. Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's good. Just some last minute adjustments, so all's good.
Looking forward to today. Last year, you were in a massive battle to win WRC2. This year, you're in a massive battle to be the top M Sport driver.
Yeah, it's nice to get to the Sunday Portugal. Obviously, it's a grueling event at this point, but Sunday's a really nice day. Honestly, the stages up north are quite a good flow to them, especially this in Bulgaria is nice, and then get to Crazy Faf.
How much do you think about that jump when you get to the start of that stage?
I don't know, but I seen Jenny posting the video last night of Bath at night. It's a crazy place.
Good luck out there today, Josh. We'll see how you get on. There we are. Owen Tracy just doing the tyre pressure on the other side of the car. Greg Munster and Louis Luca. Quite an interesting warm-up, that one. I'm not going to attempt it this time, though. You've seen the video of me trying to do FOMO. I'm not doing that again. Not a chance. Here he is having a quick sprint. Just a very, very quick word with Louis. As a co-driver, today's FAF jump, how do you prepare yourself for that landing?
You just stretch your back as much as you can, and you wait for the impact, and that's it.
How much do you think about it? You call it in the notes, you know it's coming. Do you just brace yourself?
A bit, but not more than for any other jump. It's a bit usual for us now, so...
Good luck to you out there, Louis. Thank you very much. Yeah, the drive, as you can see, very, very intense this morning. Perhaps less relaxed than we're used to seeing them, but the stage and the road section this morning, not a lot of time in between cars. This, however, is a man who's got a very, very big day ahead of him today. World Championship leader Elfyn Evans. Not been the best weekend for Elfyn. We knew it would be a struggle as first car on the road for Friday. Yesterday, though, didn't make any real inroads on his teammate Sami Pajari, which surprised a lot of us, given he has a lot more experience and obviously is the championship leader by, as it stands, a handy 43 points. If things stay as they are, his rivals will eat into that lead, but there is, of course, the allure of 10 bonus points to shake things up. So we'll have to wait and see for the end of today how all of that plays out. Elfyn has been the first person to tell us pretty much since the start of the year how little the points mean at this stage. It's an advantage, yes, but in terms of where it puts him, it really means very, very little. We'll just very quickly dive in. He's very busy. But Elfyn, all good this morning?
Yeah, all good, thank you. Yep.
FAF jump, how much looking forward to that one?
Got a bit to think about before we get there.
It's a fair point. It's a fair point. Toyota's taking hard tyres this morning, just one with you in the package. Was that an easy decision?
I don't know. Don't think it'll harm too much. I don't think it's a big difference.
Way to crack on, thanks very much. This is the look, though, at Elfyn Evans' routine. We always see him in the morning, very, very particular with how he cleans the windscreen. These is the cloth, is it wipes or cloth? I guess it's... Someone let me know in the comments, what are we calling this? Blue tissue? I'm not going to touch it, we can't do that, but I'm really curious about what it feels like. But yeah, as you can see, he's always, part of his routine is just using the mist on the windscreen and giving it a good old thorough wipe. We spoke to Taka Katsuta yesterday about this, if you haven't caught it. It sounds really obvious, but basically it just improves their vision. Gets rid of any kind of windscreen. I think for drivers like Elfyn, it's a routine. It's almost superstition. It's what he does at this time in the morning. If he didn't do it, I think he'd go a bit doolally, wouldn't he? We'd get out of his system. But it's so amazing being so close to these cars. What you're looking at there, Scott Martin and Elfyn Evans, just a few minutes will be in there attacking a special stage. It really is quite remarkable what all these drivers do. Plenty of people around here this morning as well. It's fantastic to see. But a big theme of the weekend, actually, is having people around everywhere in the stages in Portugal, bringing the atmosphere. As you can hear the M Sport Pumas making their way to the start of the stage, we've come across a couple of Toyotas, Sami Pajari and Takamoto Katsuta. The more astute of you may have already worked out this is actually where they started shakedown on Thursday. So the first part of the stage is something familiar to everybody in terms of this year. They've done pretty much all the stages are classics in Rally Portugal, so all drivers really have some kind of baseline to work from. You see that's a bonnet pin, a trunk pin. I have to say as well, I struggle with that. I don't know why I struggle with that. It's not that difficult a device, but every time I've had to open one, I found it really difficult. This is Sami Pajari's car. What do we think of the livery on this one? The white and black shades on this. Very different, of course, to the silver we now see on the summer livery, they're calling it, for the works cars this year. I might see if I can have a quick word with Marco. Good morning. We've asked Louis Luca the same question. As a co-driver, you're going over FAF jump, you call the note, you know your world's about to get very exciting in the air. How do you prepare yourself for that moment flying through the air with Sami?
I think you saw the video. We were preparing that already last week.
Well, he was preparing for that. You were sat watching it, weren't you? So you got to be in the car this time.
Yeah, but in the morning I was. So I think we are prepared.
Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? Because as crews, you've got obviously 2 stages before you get there. As fans, we're already just thinking about FAF. It's that iconic.
Yeah, it's so famous jump and always so spectacular with all the fans. So happy to go there.
And today, obviously, it's been a great weekend for you guys so far. What's possible, do you think, today?
Let's see.
And looking very cool as always. Have you got a warm-up, Sammy? Any? Yeah? What's your favourite warm-up move in the morning? Can you teach me one?
There is not one.
No? You just run, just warm the muscles, do the whole...
I don't like the mornings.
No, a lot of us don't, to be fair. We're not morning people our generation, sadly, are we? Good luck today, mate. Good luck.
I think it's really early. Even Marco said he's quite tired or like sleep in the morning.
Yeah, that's when you know, isn't it? That is when you know.
Then it's really bad.
Good luck, mate. Thank you very much. Co-drivers are always prepared. Is that 5? 5 pens, Aaron, and 1 leg of your time card in your shoulder there?
2 pens, 2 pencils, and a rubber.
And you need all that, don't you? It sounds ridiculous, but a co-driver needs spares of everything.
Yeah, well, 2 pens and 2 pencils, so I've only got 1 spare of each, so yeah, just to be sure.
That's weight saving, isn't it?
Yeah.
Looking forward to today. I guess you're in a very exciting battle today with, Rov and Pera. Tanak and Neuville not too far ahead, really.
Yeah, it's been a good battle all weekend with a few different guys, so looking forward to today.
We were speaking to Martin Sesk as well, who actually does the tyre pressures himself, which I was saying is quite rare for a driver. It's normally the co-driver that gets asked to do these jobs.
Yeah, well, I didn't know Martins did this, but the only one that I knew was Hayden Padden. I think he did it himself also.
Would you like doing it? Does it help you get in the zone this?
Yeah, it's just part of my routine now. It's like second nature.
Japan Airlines today?
Yeah, we'll give it a go over the big Fafe jump. Let's see.
Good man. Thanks, Aaron. Thank you very much. We're back up the hill where the 2 Hyundai World Champions are preparing themselves for the stage. There is Thierry Neuville doing his traditional warm up with his shoulders. Only Tanak there just leaning down, not quite sure what he was doing, but obviously a very, very difficult day for Oit. Yes, they led the rally for so much of Saturday. Really a domineering performance. Had an answer to everything Seb Ogier could throw at him, but unfortunately that power steering problem has dropped him back to 3rd. But what can he do today? That flexibility from Thierry is amazing, isn't it? I'm tempted to try it, but I don't want to look like I'm taking the mick. But there's no way, absolutely no way I could do it. Do you think you've got the ability to do what Thierry does? All this jumping around and shoulder flying?
On a Sunday morning, probably not.
But you're an athlete.
But on a good Saturday afternoon, I could do any of it. Sunday morning, no.
This is fair enough. Sunday morning is not the time to be awake, is it really? Really quite a positive day yesterday. Climbed the way up to 4th, really not far now off the podium, which of course is held by their teammates Oit, Tanak and Martin Yarville. It's going to be a very interesting day to see who really wants those 10 Sunday points. No tyre changes all day. We haven't mentioned that yet either. So the covers they have here and in the boot of the car, they have to use for 6 special stages. So plenty of management will be involved today with how they wish to get in the zone. I'm just going to very, very, very quickly grab Martin Vidal. I know you're very busy as always, Martin, but today's a big challenge for Sunday, isn't it? 70 kilometers, 6 stages, really a lot to play for.
Yeah, and the problem is that everybody knows the stage by heart, so the margin is really small. It's better to be strapped in very well.
The Faf jump is a classic for drivers. For co-drivers, we've asked a couple already this morning. You call the note, you know it's coming. I know you're obviously in the zone, but do you think about it? Do you sort of prepare yourself for that theatre that's coming ahead?
I'm not looking forward to it.
Not good for the back, really, is it?
Exactly, but it's ionic and iconic.
Yes.
Iconic. Yeah. And a lot of spectators, so yeah, this is compensating a little bit the back pain.
Can you hear the fans over the jump?
No, but you can smell the barbecue.
Oh, that's good. It makes you hungry, doesn't it? Make you hungry that time of the day. Good luck, Martin Vidaga and Thierry Neuville. A bit of a smile there. Should we go over and see what he's talking about with Colin as well? Here's Thierry. What's Colin Clark said to you to make you smile like that on a Sunday morning?
I don't know. I think he slept not so well.
And that makes you happy, does it, Thierry?
No, definitely not. No. I only want the good things for everybody.
Of course you do. Good luck today out there. Subtle touch here on Thierry Neuville's helmet as well. Number 1 in gold, like the roof of the car, to symbolise world champion status for the year. I have to say, it took me a while to get used to number 1 being on the car. It's like that 1 had just dropped off, given he had been 11 for so many years. But I'm a personal big fan of having it around. It really adds a bit of aura to the championship. It seems strange when you don't have a car 1. If it was down to me, I'd bring back all the numbers concurrently. We mentioned it just before, but the rain clouds really are starting to build here in Portugal. How might that affect the running today? This is going to be the big question. And don't forget, in terms of road order, that will make a potential difference as well. What was this? Are you... Jonny Haltonen, we know your driver is not a meteorologist. What about you? Are you a weather expert?
I'm not a meteorologist like one said one day, but if you look the sky, you don't have to be that something moist is coming.
How big a curveball is this for you guys? But we know you're good in the rain, aren't you? So is this an advantage almost for you today?
Let's see. With these tires, we haven't tried this in the rain, so to be honest, I have no clue. But let's see if it's coming here or where it's going.
Rallying is never simple, is it? Just when you thought you might have a Sunday that's not too stressful, you get things like this.
We are in a second place, so for us it's actually quite okay. It always gives you new opportunities.
Prophetic words, Jonny Haltonen. Good luck today to you and Callie Rovanperä already in the car. They're getting himself ready. That is the man who potentially has the most to lose if all this goes away. Look how great it's going, Colin.
Suddenly, all of a sudden, now that could just be this low, in Scotland we call it this low cloud, this damp, it's not actually rain, and maybe that's what that is, but it does look as if it's threatening, doesn't it?
It's very threatening, and it's cold, it's windy.
It's gone really cold. It's kind of foreboding. There's something building this morning with the weather.
Is it a storm on the stages as well?
Storm on the stages.
Seb, what do you know about this weather? You can see, he's a man with words, isn't he? He always is.
I don't know. Looks like more like a cloud at the moment. I hope it's more than a storm, because if it's a real storm, that's not a good news. But
no, it's not what you need, is it? But rallying is never ever simple.
At least the wind is good, because then we have no dust.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. Good luck today, Sebastian Ogier, Vincent Wande.
Look, you know, it's always good to build a bit of drama into a Sunday morning, right?
But this wind is it?
What is it? Is it cloud? Is it rain? I think that's just low cloud just coming across. But it is quite thick cloud. It is cloud that potentially might offer a little bit of precipitation. And, you know, as Jonny was saying, 1 o'clock there, meteorologists are saying. I'm going to say 11:43.
Ooh, that's very specific.
11:43, I'm going to say we're going to get a big shower.
Very, very specific. Well, you know where you have to be then to find out what happens with the weather.
43.
Yeah, stick with us at Dervish. There will be an update telling you what is going on with the weather. How might that affect today's final 6 stages? Who is going to claim all 10 bonus points? Let us know in the comments below. Can these guys hold on to a record-extending Rally Portugal victory? Not long to find out.